All right, good afternoon. We here. Maybe a little late, but we're here. My application is not even open yet. You know? Not even open yet. I don't even know what the market's doing. Got no idea. What is the market even doing? Anybody know? What up, Ben? See, I came on. I just pressed live. Let's go. That's it. We don't even know what's going on. We don't know until it opens. All right, what do we get here? Let me check the 15-second play. Let's see how that would have played out this afternoon. Yeah, I mean, seems like it would have played 10 points. Is this really 26-point range? Yeah, Kamal, sometimes. What up, Dylan? $350 left a nice wick up there. Let's see. Couple of kind of obvious wicks up here. That one's up inside that new week opening gap as well. We did clear out that 600 level. And so we kind of just ripped up into the close there, huh? What do we do into the close there? 100 points. Nice. When you do Asian, do you trade my funded? No. Come out. Want to drop? Well, right now, if we're paying attention to the most recent kind of swing high, swing low, right? Let's look at the most recent one. You can see how we're at the 50% mark here, the OTE mark, and you kind of see how price reacts there to kind of make a decision. But I don't really know, kind of like indifferent right now on whether we go up or go down, to be honest. I mean, looks bearish, right? I mean, based on this price range from today, this leg at least, looks kind of bearish. Although, we did take sell side. We did take sell side. Maybe we do move back up to the buy side, 740, 750 area. Does kind of feel that way. $62.50 there on the ES, which kind of tapped into that. What's good, Dale? What up? I don't know. We'll be patient. Kind of see what we get. No point in just jumping in. I am tempted to take a long here since we are above the 700, but no point in there's no point digging a hole, right? No point in digging a hole early on. Let's just be patient, see what happens. All right. Switch my camera over to a different source because I noticed some lag there. Looks better now. Looks better now. All right, let me get a couple of things open here. Let's see, get the dashboard open. Let's see here. Updating some stuff. If you had to start all over from scratch, but you still knew the knowledge you know now, how would you start? Good question, Tyson. Tyson has asked a very, very valid question. This is what I would do, Tyson. Practice account only for the first week or two. Let me establish some sort of strategy. Keep it simple, right? Find the strategy that kind of works for you using only a practice account for a few weeks, maybe even a month. Trade it, get familiar with how futures work, price per point, chart time, and then add in a very cheap eval, the cheapest eval you can find, 91% off from Bulenox, and don't even worry about trying to get it to funded. It's not going to happen. The idea is to have some skin in the game so that you can feel the emotions that you feel when there's money on the line, even though it's very little. Trade that cheap eval only slowly with micros, 1 to 2 micros. Again, you're not trying to get it funded. You're just trying to get the feel from that. Spend as little money as possible. Take 3 months, take 6 months, however long it takes to perfect your craft, to find out what strategy works for you, what R you want to use. Very, very slow. Don't expect to make any money anytime soon. Give yourself a year. Trade just like that. Once you find consistency with that eval, maybe you blow that one, maybe you move on to eval 2 or eval 3. Then, and only then, do you try, like, you're trying to get it funded right along the way, but chances are it's just not going to happen, right? That's what you have to understand. It's what you have to tell yourself. There's no fast track to payouts. It just doesn't exist, right? Do a lot of research. You have to be obsessed with trading. You have to be obsessed with it. It has to be something that you love to do, or you're not going to make it. You're just not. What I did when I started trading was I threw money at it. I thought the more money I threw at it, the faster things would happen. That's just not true. I dug myself a $30,000 hole before I started digging out. You don't have to do that. There's no reason to do that. No reason at all to do that. Stick to a sim account as long as you need. Stick to an eval as long as you need. You're going to see progressions. You're going to blow up the evals. Maybe you blow 5, maybe you blow 10, maybe you blow 50. Doesn't matter. Eventually you're going to start passing the evals. You're going to activate those. Then you're going to start blowing the funded accounts. Eventually you're going to find some consistency and you're going to start getting a payout here and there, right? Continue along the line, and then you're going to find consistency with the payouts. Again, there's no fast track to the success of trading. It's just not there. It's not a get rich quick, nothing like that. So, like I said, just spend as little money as possible and take your time. That's what you need to do. So, Paul went from blowing accounts to taking payouts when I sized down. Bad trades don't wreck you. Also learning to take a red day. Exactly. Taking a red day and walking away from the charge is a huge deal. So you've got a guaranteed route to a payout. Work really hard, 9 to 5 for pennies on the dollar, at the end of each month. Yeah, exactly, Mo. But, you know, a lot of people come into futures, and myself as well. I see everyone else. Also, another key there, Tyson, is another key there is don't judge your success on someone else's success. So if Johnny has only been trading for 6 months and he's getting payouts, and you've been trading for 6 months and you haven't gotten a funded account yet, don't feel bad, because, you know, one person's success is not going to mirror another's. Their timeline for success is different than yours. Doesn't make them a better trader than you or anything like that. It's just you guys are on different timelines. That's all it is. Full port at open, Dylan. That is a recommended play if you know what you're doing. But no, if you're new, that's not the recommended play. Good morning, Slow Boy. How you doing? Where are you at, Slow Boy? Oh, well, I was going to say, where are you at this morning? Plan A always better than making Plan B when stuck in longs, and NQ tanks 200 points. Exactly. For you, the issues are patience and sizing. I'm not patient enough to build a good trade, so size up for quick wins, which eventually is turned into quick account records. New Zealand, nice, Slow Boy. Mo, one of the things that I've implemented is the one trade per day. It's what I found a lot of success with last year, and I'm actually sized up on my one trade per day to 2 minis. 10-point stop, 10-point take profit, and I'm not taking any other trades. If I hit the 10 points, I walk away. If I don't hit the 10 points and I lose, I walk away. I've been back on this for 2 weeks, showing really nice discipline with it so far, and that's what's made me successful in the past. You've been trading crypto for about 3 years, so I understand price action patterns and things. Just new to futures, but I definitely going to take my time. Yeah, that's the thing. Tyson, it's like this. You can take what you know from crypto and you can move it over to futures in large part. Okay? But backtest it. You know, sign up for FX replay. Use the replay on trading. I think you mentioned before that you have TradingView. Use the replay bar on TradingView. Take your strategy, backtest that thing. See if what you're using to be successful with crypto transfers over to futures. If it doesn't, you know, I made a video over the weekend about the EMA strategy, the 50 EMA that I love. I think that's with discretion, that could be a very easy strategy to learn, right? There's a little discretion in it. It is almost mechanical, but there are some scenarios where it's discretionary. I'll show you an opportunity today that, you know, maybe if I would have used a little more discretion here. So you can see this is the strategy here. You got the 9 and the 21. We have a cross here. And then we have a nice trend down. Now, I say all the time is like you really want this price action to be stair-stepping like it is here back to the 50. All right. I took this trade on my funded accounts. This is the loss that I took. Okay. I use a very tight stop. I use 10 points. Now, in these final 2 candles here, this is a 20-point candle. This is a 20-point candle. Is that stair-stepping back to this 50? No. So I should have bypassed this trade and not take it. Also, another thing that I know is we get a lot of reaction off the whole number, right? So a lot of times when you push up into the 90 level with futures, you get kind of a little resistance right there at the 90 to 100. So had I paid more attention to this, I would have just skipped this trade altogether. I had a 10-point stop. Look what it did. It pulled back 13.5 points and then sold off 65. So it stopped me out by 3 points and then pulled back down 65 points. Did this tilt me? Did I take more trades? Nope, absolutely not. I chalked this up as, hey, that's going to happen sometimes. On to the next day. I put my accounts away. I walked away. I didn't even turn the charts back on. And I walked away. Didn't even consider it. I just ate the $400 loss and walked away. So, you already blew 4 breakout prop firm accounts. Yeah. Like I said, take your time. You don't even need to buy an account, Tyson. Honestly, if you got a practice account, just roll with that. You don't even know how to smell EMA. What up, Coveberg? Gold's pushing. Let's check gold here. Let's look at gold for a second and kind of get an idea. I'm not a huge fan of how gold looks right here, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, like, do I really want to draw the gold trend from here? Not really. I don't know. You could long this. I mean, it is breaking out on the 5-minute chart. You can long the close of this 5-minute candle here. I don't think it's a horrible play, but certainly looks like you could still get more of a pullback. But these would be the levels if you do want to long. I mean, the thing I don't like about this 5-minute 1, 2, I mean, you really got 3 bridges there. I don't know. I don't really love this. You could draw this a couple different ways. It's not that clear to me. So I'd probably wait. Really want to get to that level of discipline. Yeah, Black Phoenix, I'm telling you, like, if you just go to 1 trade per day. So my rules are this. 1 trade per day. If it's a break-even trade, I can take a second trade. If it's a loser, I walk. If it's a winner, I walk. Now, one day last week, I did take 2 trades. But the reason I did that was because the trade should have been break-even, and the copier glitched, and I actually took a loss. Albeit a half-size loss. So I was down 200, not 400. So I did take another trade that day. It ended up being a winner on the second trade. So ES moves better during Asia. Dylan, I don't really know. I mean, like, not really, right? I mean, they're about the same. ES very slow during Asia. So Trump's getting strong on tariff talks again. Market's about to get violent. That's the thing, though, Mo. Everybody was freaking out when the market was pulling back. But what was that? What was that there? What did that give you when the market was pulling back like that? I mean, that was a buying opportunity, right, for your long-term portfolio, if you looked at it the right way. That's all that gave you. It's just a buying opportunity. Gave us an opportunity to get into the market cheaper. I know a lot of people were freaking out about it, but, you know, hey. When the market pulls back, you get long. So here's another, this is a close below the 50 here. You could short here. I don't hate it, but I'm going to be patient. We end up making new all-time highs. Yeah, exactly, slow boy. That's what I'm saying. So that dip, if we go to the daily, you know, we go to the daily and we go back, I mean, what do we got to go back, 6 months? I mean, that dip right there where everyone was freaking out. 6,000 point, is it 6,000 points? Doesn't seem like it was that much. I guess it was. I mean, imagine you're just averaging in long here, you know. Pull back, average in long. You know, this is long term, so you're not looking at futures, you know. Average in long a couple of times down here, and you're just holding long term. That's all you're doing. I mean, there's a lot of money that was made on this dip. Maybe not by me or you, but guaranteed there was a lot of money made there. Lots and lots of money. That dip was like from February. Cofer, we started selling off after Trump took office and all those China talks. The market just started taking off. So there's your long trigger if you took it. So your long trigger would be here. Your stop out would be a close back below this trend line here. That would be your stop out. First target 354.2. Second target 355.3. We'll see how it plays out. I'm not taking it, but, you know, if you're a gold trader, give it a go. Imagine you invested for years and watching your accounts lose tens of thousands. Yeah, Floki, but that's how it works, right? That's how the market works. You just have to trust and know that over time, year over year, the market is going to go up. So, yeah, exactly, Mo. It is. I mean, it's tough to see it when it's happening. But I had a conversation with my former father-in-law, and I had went to visit him, and he was like, the market's just, I'm losing so much money in my 401k. I'm like, yeah, dude, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just chill. It'll go back up. You know, that's what they do. And I mean, if you really go back and look, how many years were we on a bull run? I mean, how many years did the market just go up, right? I can't get the data there, but how many years did the market just go straight up, basically? That stuff's not sustainable. Eventually, you're going to need a pullback, right? 50 EMA paying out right there if you took it. 10 points. You're flat on the year. Hey, Floki, that's not a bad position. You know what I mean? You're not down. You're not up. That's not bad. I'm just saying, like, in terms of, you know, how the market works. I mean, it works in waves, right? And sometimes it's just going to go down. I mean, that's just how it is. And eventually, it goes back up. That's just how it is. Guys, I do apologize. I apologize. I made a mistake today. I forgot to do the 150K account giveaway during the New York session. I completely forgot. So I apologize for that. We will do the giveaway tomorrow during New York. I gave the other account away last night during this session, so I want to do the other giveaway during New York. And I completely forgot. Somebody even asked, and I forgot. So I just forgot. But yeah, I didn't even look to see how the 50 kind of played out for the rest of the day. I walked away after this. Oh, it did have another opportunity here. Let's look at the spread. Spread's not that great on this one. I probably would have taken this one, but only for 5 points because I don't want to fight the 21. But that's across here, and then this is your touch. And you would have got the 10 points if you taken it. But I probably would have reduced my take profit on this one to 5. I mean, another opportunity there, but that's the second touch technically. But if you just look at the 50, if you go back and take a look at it, I mean, usually there's about 2 good opportunities a day where they make sense. Now this, I don't take the 50 touch after 3 p.m. So you can see right here is a good 50 touch, but it's after 3 p.m. so I wouldn't take it. It did pay 5. Well, you would not have gotten 10 on that one. So today's 50 touch would have had basically one loser, one winner, one loser today. You would have been break even on the 50 touch if you took the 2 that were valid based on how I trade it. So they refunded you the 50K eval and are giving me the 50% off. Let's go, Kofer. That's awesome. Make sure you use the best code, Kofer. MM. Shameless plug. Shameless plug there. Hey, let me go on. Does anybody know? I don't think you guys might know, but I don't know where everybody gets these banners from for My Funded Futures. I look on their website, and I don't see anywhere that most places have a banner section. Dylan, I've never used the 13 EMA. How do you use it? Tell me how you use it. Create a tracking link. Nope. I don't know how to create a banner. Unless they're just, I mean, I guess I could just grab somebody's and delete their code and put mine. It's at the Discord? I'm not on their Discord. Let me go to their Discord and see. I don't think I'm on their Discord. But thank you, Floki. I'm checking it out right quick. Use Canva. Yeah, that's what I do, Edgar. I use Canva to put my code and stuff on there, but usually there's a template on the website. 61 lots at 730. I mean, it makes sense, right? I do think it makes sense to go up here. Let's see here. 529776. Oh, I'm not supposed to call that out loud to you guys, but I did. All right, where's my funded futures? Am I in there? I guess I am. Use it mostly for scalping, breaking retest, long or short, quick 1-to-1. That's exactly what I'm doing with the 50, Dylan. I'll look at the 13. What are your rules? Tell me your rules. Red Bull can. Oh. You said in Discord at the bottom of the page. I don't really see it though. I mean, I see this active promotions. Husk sent you. Oh, small. I get what you're saying now. I'm on it now. Settings on Discord profile. Trump's hilarious. The way he slams Biden is wicked. Oh. You wait for a push and come back to fill the gap and get in. All right, slow boy. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm in their Discord now. I don't see it though. Settings, profile, server tag. Well, I'm not trying to get a server tag though. I'm trying to get like the promotional things. Profiles. What, do you have to have a server tag for them to send it to you? No, I don't care about the tag. I want like promotional materials. Promotional materials. That's all good. No worries. I mean, I can, like I said, I mean, I can screen capture and do it that way. It's not a big deal. I might take a long here. Yeah, I'm looking at the 5-minute chart here. Potential long setting up on the 5-minute. I need to get my trading view pulled up though, so I can see. We got 3 minutes left on this 5-minute candle. Let me look at the 15 also. Okay, 15 looks okay. 15 candle closes in 3 minutes also. So we'll close above the 5 and the 15 at the same time here. Let me show you guys what I'm looking at. Looking at this here. So that's what I'm looking at there. I need to see this 5-minute candle close though. $18K in payouts. Yeah, this year, Tyson, not that great. I'm actually at like 21 and my expenses are at like 12. I just haven't updated it in a minute there. But yeah, I am at a little more than that. Just have not updated it. Okay, how do I want to proceed? I'm trying to figure out how I want to proceed here. I would like to be able to scale in and scale out. So I might go to micros here. Do I switch over to micros to be able to scale in and scale out? All right, let's do it. I don't really want to, but do I not have micros set up? Nope. If not, I'll just get in one mini if I don't have time, if I don't get it on there in time. Of course, it's going to erase my drawings. Rude. So I'm going to go 10 micros. And we got less than a minute on this candle here. Yeah, so Tyson, so that's everything I spent to make that money. You were 122 away from passing in these 2 days, lost 1,300. Oof, that sucks. Yeah, I'm way behind my goal though, Tyson. I don't feel like I haven't traded well. So I'm behind my goal, but at the end of the day, you know, it's all we have goals, right? So what I may do on this one, I'm going to start off with 5 micros. And I will average my way in because I'm anticipating maybe a pullback at the close here. At the close of the candle, potentially. But I will be patient on this trade. So I'm in long, 5 mic. Come on. How am I on Bulenox? What the hell? God dang you. I'm on Bulenox here. All right. On the wrong freaking account. Like, I don't know how many times that happens to me, but. All right, we're in the right now. If we get a retest here, then I will average in. So we'll average into full size. Full size will be 10 micros. And these are the targets. And if it doesn't act like it wants to pull back, I'll just go ahead and get in full size. Discord's not down for me, JP. What up, Treff? Right now, Tyson, this is Quan Tower. This is Quan Tower right now. All right, doesn't look like we're really getting a pullback, so I'm probably going to go ahead and... on the wrong account, too. Holy cow. I was like, why is the P&L not moving? Not really getting a pullback. I may go ahead and I'm looking to average into the full size and I'll pull back to the line there. He was trying to tell Pine about that 1 hour bullish Arami setup, but sometimes he just ignores me. Oh, You're not trying to be negative, Nelly. Yeah, yeah. What do we got? A 1 hour bullish, Harami? You're up big. $36 should be out of drawdown before if Christ returns. I don't think so, Lost Pennies. I'm not trying to blow it up. I'm not trying to. Yeah, $36 is $36. We're not really getting a pullback here, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and take the full size. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take half the position off at 33. And then we'll take another 3 off at the next profit target. And then we'll be down to 1, and we'll go 1 at the next and 1 at the next. So that's how we're going to manage this trade. Oops. Come on. I completely screwed that up. All right. Let's turn this crap off. So 5 here. 3 here. 1 more here. 1 more here. Okay. And we'll throw our stops down here. 718, 88. Something like that. We'll see the market spend 85% going to the bull side. It's better for me to get into a trade on a pullback and do not show up the market at small account. Which one has the highest probability? It's not technically a Harami, but it's off. It's a setup. It's usually bullish. I got you. And this could be a play that takes a minute to play out, so we're just going to let it do its thing. We'll let it do its thing here. I guess technically I'm long on both accounts here. Quite know. But I'll probably just take this one off there. Yeah, may as well size into both of them, right? Oh, how did I get in 15 on this one? What? Oh, because it's, stupid. That's all right. All right, let's do it this way. Move that one up to there. And we'll do this one here. There we go. Okay, here we go. There we are. This is the one we're really concentrating on, though. What up, Alpha Prime? How you doing? Good to see you, too. Your target's 748. I mean, well, I'm targeting 762, so I certainly hope so, RPG. Certainly hope so. Might be, see a 709 pullback. She doesn't push. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, like I said, this trade seems okay. It may take it a while to play out. It's one of those ones where you're going to have to just be patient. Just going to have to be patient. It has everything I'm looking for in a 5-minute setup, so we'll be patient. Sorry about all the lines on the chart, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. You don't want to turn off brackets mode, just switch to multi, do whatever you want, then switch back to simple. I guess I could do that, yeah. True. Sent me a message, Pawn? All right, let me check it. Did you DM me, Pawn, or where'd you post it? Let me see. Let me see if it's under. Oh, I see you. I see you here. Oh, you sent me a few messages. Comes from the partner. Yeah, I'm not. I guess I'm not a partner. I guess I haven't. I've never done that with them, so probably need to do that. Appreciate you, Pawn. But hey, I can. Like I said, I'll just rip somebody's off. That's all I got to do. We just rip somebody's off. It's okay. Put my code there. How's it going, Ruan? We'll just rip off pine trees and I'll just put my code there. No, my code is myth for Apex Treff. It's the only one. It's oh, it's not up there right now. It's the only prop firm. Well, there's one other prop firm that it's myth also. But yeah, it's myth, MYTH for Apex. Dun, 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 dun. You see a lot of lines in the chart? Yeah. No cocaine here. Dang it, Trev. You're feeding the person that stole my code. Oh, it hurts. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, they get credit. Let me go on Twitter and steal somebody's banner. I guess I need to reach out to them to get my banners emailed to me because they don't email me anything. I guess Pine did it too. Look, he scribbled it out. He wrote Pine in there. Oh my goodness! I was gonna steal his, but apparently he done stole somebody else's and did it the crude way. Oh. Good old Pine. I got to pick someone who's got a little more. It needs to be a little more official looking than that. What happens if you take daily payout back to the buffer? What's the drawdown? What happens if you go below the buffer? Nothing, Alpha. So like, say you got a 50K account and you make it to $2,000 in profit, and you take a payout and you're back down to $2,000. Well, you still just have $1,900 in. You still have that $1,900 buffer there, $2,000, whatever it is. Just don't let it go all the way back down to $50,100. So that's all. All right, I can steal Nutty Bar's Trade Evade one. I'm going to steal Nutty's Trade Evade one. Hold on. We'll make it my own. Shh. Don't tell them. Or not Trade Evade, Trade of Fi. All right, we stole Nutty's Trade of Fi one. We're going to customize it. They have 90% off now too. Yes, MM is my code at Elite Trader Funding. Globex sucks. See you in the morning. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, Black Phoenix. Appreciate you though. Look how small these 5-minute candles are. What do I see on the 80-minute time frame? It's a reason to go long. Why it says I'm holding the trade. I have no idea, Lost Pennies. I don't know, man. I don't usually look at the 80-minute. The 80-minute time frame. That's such an odd time frame. Let me look at it. Well, we swept the sell side. It is a higher low. So yeah, maybe it's fine. Seems reasonable. Seems reasonable. All right, we're finally getting a little movement, but in the wrong direction. That's all right. You see 740 on a 2-hour time frame, 811, 847. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see. I gotta find somebody's banner to steal here. Let's steal Terry's. Perfect. We'll steal Terry's. We're going to steal Terry's. Don't tell nobody. Hopefully it doesn't reverse. I want it to just go, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. We've taken the trade. We've accepted the risk, and we go from there. All right, let's see if we can't make a decent looking banner. The Harami's long too. Let's go. That's all we need. That's all we need. She is not moving tonight, I can tell you that. I think the moving so slow. There's a place in Brunswick, Brooklyn, New York. It's a bar. The name of it's called Pine Box. And the reason why they name it because they used to make pine box caskets. That's true. 2-hour candle. 2-hour. Yeah, I kind of see what you're saying there. Starting to get a little push here. There we go. Now we're starting to get a little action. Starting to get a little action. All right, let me see if I can't. I need to mark that out. Tools. You're not 2 hours, 740 seems indefinite. Definite. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I think it. I tend to agree. I mean, I'm long. All right, I got to figure out how to get this off there. Vamos! What up, Lasafor? For the starter account, you need a buffer. No, it's 5 $100 days. You can take a payout. You can take everything out except for $100 if you want to. You just need 5 $100 days, and that's it. Matt Moxie in the house. I took your $10 profit. It'll be back at 8. All the profit will be gone then. Gotta figure out how to get this off there. I'm an idiot sometimes, so take me a minute, but we'll figure it out. Oh, I think I got an idea. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Hey, who do we get subscribing? Krunal DJ. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. All right. Not that. How do I delete that? Trash. Trash. Come on, rib it up here. Let's go. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Ribbit. Just hanging out right here. You feel bad for those who have to trade this session. Yeah, this is tough. I mean, I'm in this trade here. I've accepted the risk. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm not really going to be too concerned with it. At the end of the day, I know what I can do. All right. Oh, yeah, I think so, too. Like you said, just got to be patient. You know you have to be patient. Just got to be patient. All right, here we go. One more time here. Let's see. Starting to finally get a push. Let's go. Don't scarf at the power of the 1 or 2 hour Harami. Yeah. The good old Harami. I don't know. That's not quite. It's not the. It's not quite the color I wanted to. You know what I could have done? Yeah, maybe that's what I do. All right, all right, all right. Let's change. Let's go one more time. All right, one more time, guys. We're pushing here. I'm over here making moves, guys. I'm making moves. Go! Go! You have to admit she doesn't play around when she works. Yeah. All right. Now we're cooking with gas. I don't know what the expression is. Cooking with grease. Perfect. Stocktiger just asked what the hell is going on here because he's short. Told him he was me and Harami. What up, Andy? Now, I thought that it said something like use code on this saved thing here. Yeah, it says use code. Why is that gone? Did I cover that up too? Maybe I did. Hold on, let me see. Oh, I did. Let's make it smaller. Come on, get to the target there. It's the easiest way to trade, guys. You just don't even pay attention to it. We're almost 40 points in the money. Let's go. Nice job. You risk 40 points. You're looking at 80 points. Let's go. Lost pennies. We're in the same direction. Let's go. All right. I created my own banner. What do you guys think? Did I do an okay job? Oops. I didn't mean to do that. I mean, you can hardly tell I did anything. You can hardly tell. It took me that long to figure out how to do it. Yes, it did. It took me that long. I don't need them to make anything for me. I just do it myself. Methodical just does it himself. And then just post it. Boom. Just like that. Yeah, I'm just going to be patient with it, Trev. I'm not worrying about it. Just when it goes, it goes. You know, I'm not going to worry about it because, like, I know this 5-minute. It takes so long to play out sometimes. So, that we get rhythmic. Yeah, that's true. Actually, I need to do this. I do have the white sides on there. Let me take those off. Take those sides off there. Perfect. I did post it on Twitter with the right sides, but white sides, but you can't really tell. Talk about gold. All right, let me see. Nah, gold's not really. It's actually doing. It's not. You know, that was a loss if you took it. I didn't love it anyway. Max in there barking. Coach Fred, the myth, the legend. Have you guys seen the Daniel Negreanu thing? Someone made a little song. The man, the myth. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. How do I do that? Okay. Pulling back here. Uh-oh. It's not a good look. Nah, it's okay for it to retest. What? Took a GC short a few minutes ago. Let's go. Nice job. Shorted lows. 20 points. Let it run. Hey, let's go, Christian Caspi. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. All right. I do want to see it hold this level, though. I really kind of need to bounce here. Hey, let's go, Rayan Kamta. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You demand. We'll see what happens here. Again, I mean, this is a 5-minute breakout play. It's going to take I know it's going to take a while for it to play out. Can't panic even though if it pulls back into the red some, you know, you just have to. We do have a 5-minute Harami there that just paid, but it was only 6 points. But yeah, we we do kind of want to see it hold like the 715 area though. The Great Gatsby. What a beggar. You've gotten out and you've shaken out 20 points profit. Nice job. Well, you were in before me because my entry's 718, so. Hey, if it loses, it loses, right? I think it looks good for a push up, so. Yeah, nothing wrong with moving your stop. I do that all the time. All right, let's do the Tradeify banner now. The Tradeify banner. Create a new. There we go. How's Pine Tree's P&L looking tonight? I don't have him pulled up. Let me pull him up right quick. What's Pine Tree up to? I saw he posted a little tilt video. He went on a little tilt action today. Hey, it happens to all of us at some point in our time, right? Pine's at a loss. We might be at a loss too. We're going to hold it, though. Move your stop too fast to protect profits. I mean, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. We all do that from time to time. All right. Now that we kind of know what we're doing here, we'll make this a little easier. Maybe I use that part there. All right, let's do it. It's like a 3-minute bull harami. I'm not even like I want it to just it's one of those trades where it's like you just let it kind of play out and we'll see what happens with it. At least that's what I'm doing. You did mention 709 earlier. Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with this pullback here. The thing is, these plays take a little while to play out, and I mean, if it loses, it loses. I think we're risking around $600, I believe, but it is an eval. Can I? Let's see. I'm just waiting here. I mean, we're already in long. No need to panic out. If we do close back below the trend line, then I may just kill it. But is my VWAP right tonight, guys? Is VWAP actually in the 710 area? Because I never know. Sometimes it's right. Oh, it's right tonight. Let's go. They only allow one with a 50. Yeah, you already had 3. That sucks, Tech. All right, what are you going to do here? I don't know. ES is still above 62.50 here. It's probably like the line in the sand, whether or not it continues down or not. Looking more bearish, Pawn says. I don't know. I think it's fine. Seems okay. I mean, could it lose? For sure. You might look for a long round 700. Yeah, not a bad idea. I mean, I got my stop down there. At the end of the day, if it hits it, it hits it. Let's not lie, these bulls secretly want that 23K. Yeah, probably. I'm not worried about this trade at all. It's the thing. A lot of times with these trades, I will second guess myself, and it's the worst thing in the world I can do. So like, let's just the setup's there. We took it, and let's just see if it see how it plays out. So I'm not talking all that much, but like, I am working on these. Doing this other stuff. I'm working on these banners. I was like, I'm horrible at social media, and I realized like, hey, a lot of times I could just post this stuff while I'm trading, right? If I'm already in a trade. So Hey, so we created a couple of banners there. We got the Tradeify, put our code. We got this one, we put our code. So, hey, best we can do. It's not perfect, but who cares? It gives you the information. 15 minutes of tightening triangle. We'll rip or dip soon. Which way is the question? That's always the question. I think as long as the ES is above the... Well, let me look at the 5-minute on the ES. I want to look at the setup on the 5-minute for the ES. A lot of times you can kind of use that for kind of a little... Yeah, so the long is not really triggered. If we look at the ES... If you look at the ES here, the long really didn't trigger on the ES, right? It kind of rejected that trend line while Nasdaq closed above, so. But that's all right. If it loses, it loses. We'll blame we'll blame Treff. We blame everyone else but ourselves. Kind of did break structure to the downside here too. Let me see. We did close back below that trauma there. I don't know. I'm still going to just hold it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Not really moving at all here. I mean, we're in like a... Since open, what, 46 points? 47 points. Blame you, that's okay. You're always stalking the charts, being a nuisance. Yes, back to the 62.52 here. This thing is so dead, guys. This is like, this price action is so dead. The 5-minute, yeah, you kind of got what, that reverse Harami? Is that what you're talking about? That little reverse one there. Get ready to re-enter the trade again, lost pennies. Let's do it. It is trying to test the VWAP. Five-minute ATR 7-point sort of a Harami setup, and now it's failing. Yeah. I don't know. If it loses, it loses. Like I said, I've kind of accepted it. We were up $550 today, I think, on the first day of this account. So if we give it back, we'll just have to try to fight back tomorrow on it. But I think it's okay. I did switch over to micros, even though we're still trading 10 micros, which is basically a mini. So 7333 subscribers. I don't know if that's like a magical number or not, but hey, 7333, there it is. Might get a Harami here, though. Little retest of that trend line there. Lost pennies, I'm glad that we are aligned tonight. We are aligned. I like it. Come on, rip it up. Oh, we need to get on the 1 second time frame so I can feel like we got a little movement going. Let's go. Can you do it? There we go. That's a pretty good candle. That's a pretty good candle there. We just need a couple of more of those and we'll be good. Hey, RM, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You demand. Of course, Treff. It goes both ways. It goes both ways. No, it's like the quarterback position. When you win, you get no credit. When you lose, you suck. the quarterback position. Truthfully, you have to pay a play, and I have entered this position. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, Pine Tree's long with us. Let's go. Rip it! You're wrong now, so hopefully we're going to pop. Uh-oh. Are you short? You're in at 22,705. Nice. I like it. Well, we are at 7:30 here. Oh, you're long. 7:30 p.m. just crossed that line there. 8 o'clock might take us there. Can we push? I don't know. Let's see where the trauma is here. Trauma's at 717. So we really need to close above 717. Basically above my entry-ish on the 5-minute chart. If we can close above there, then that gives me a little... Then we get a little confirmation to go higher. Can't let that 2-hour Harami down. I looked a second ago. There's a Harami on the 2.76 chart too. I'm just kidding. Prisma usually trade the AMD model in New York AM. Can you talk through trading strategy for Asian session? Prisma, right now I'm using a 5-minute breakout, kind of a bridging strategy. So you have, like on this trade here, you created a bridge here, kind of a bridge trend line. It's a trend line strategy, right? So you kind of created one bridge, and then you created another, and then if you close above, that triggers your entry, and then you just kind of target the body. That's what I'm trading right now, but during Asia, usually I just kind of pick a direction. I don't always get this type of setup during this time of day, but sometimes if I do, I see it and I take it. There was a nice AMD this morning during New York, Prisma. Did you take it? A little, well, actually, it's very early. It was before the market actually even opened. Nice little long that played out well, but what model do you use to enter, Prisma? Trade with John, it just depends. Like, during Asia, this time of night, I usually just pick a direction. Welcome. Thank you for your subscription. You demand. But, I'll take, during New York, I'll take like a 50 EMA bounce. I usually trade inversions. So I like to see a sweep of liquidity, delivery from a fair value gap, and then an inversion of another gap. It's typically what I trade. But I also like initial balance. Sometimes I'll play, opening range break. It just depends. Depends on what the market offers me. Yeah, some forms of ICT. Sometimes we might take a silver bullet play. I mean, whatever. I'm not one of those people that are stuck on a certain strategy and think that other strategies don't work, because I know that not to be the case. So, whatever works for you. If you're making money, then that's the strategy you should trade. But yeah, I mean, I don't trade, I trade several different things. And sometimes we'll use that I think strategy. I think it's going here. Let's full port. And then we tuck our tail later and cry about it. We go, why did we full port? Why? That kind of thing. So, man, we could be in this trade forever, man. This thing is not moving at all. It's just not moving. Oh, you went to say hi to Husk? Nice. What was Husk got going on over there? I got him turned down right now. You look for a sweep, price to deliver out of a 15-minute and a 1-minute IFVG, then just target the internal liquidity. Yeah, that's pretty much the same thing I do, Prisma. Pretty much. You almost took the short at 10.18, but the sweep did not tap into the 15-minute. Yeah, I was kind of like... It's kind of bullish this morning, so it was hard for me to short. I did eventually switch to the short bias, and we did well on our funded, or on our evals. I took one loss on my funded today, $400, and I put it away. So that's what I do. So he's controlling his greed 1 micro going through the process. Oh. You have a Tradeify code, right? Thinking of getting the 150K. Yes, Mad Moxie. The code, Mad Moxie. Let me show you the code, Mad Moxie. Look at this beautiful... No, it's not that one. Look at this beautiful banner that we created. Look at there. Of course, with the one-time use for the 50% off, you have to use the stock code. But for every other purchase, you can use the MM code. I don't think it'll work with the MM code for the initial purchase. But yeah, give it a try and let me know. Give it a try and let me know. You might change your YouTube name to Longhorn Penny. You're relatively new, 6 months in. You're on your first XFA, so just taking things slow. Nice. Nice, Prisma. That's the thing to do. Take it slow. He got funded doing a coin flip on the ES Open. What? I'm not even listening. I mean, I've got him up, but I don't really hear what he's saying. He's lying. He didn't do that. Is he lying? Do you have a Tradeify link? Yeah, I have a link. Let me drop the link. Let's drop the link. The link. There's the Tradeify link. He's sharing his results from last year. Who is? Pine is. Oh, Pine is. Doing the coin flip method. I appreciate you, Mad Moxie. You the man. All right, almost back to our entry here. Oh, yawn. Donald, it shouldn't be black. I mean, there's black spots on the screen. Black spots, but not, no, it shouldn't be black. Just hit the refresh button if it is. Hit that refresh button, you'll be right back there to where you need to be. We got 20 minutes left until the, the Japan Open or whatever? Tokyo Open? This thing's just not moving. That's why I'm just in a position and I'm just going to hold it. We're just going to hodl. Come on, ribbit. This is just one of those trades where it's like, yeah, you hold this trade until the Japanese install their vending machines all over the United States. Have they already? I don't know. I don't know. What up, Trade with John? People shit on other strategy, but whatever works for you is good for you. Yeah, exactly. I'm a scalper too. I use pivots too, trading with John. I use pivots. I mean, anything I can. I'm a scalper too, like 10 points at a time. So I have not treff. Have I dabbled in gold? Sometimes. Sometimes. We looked at gold earlier, but I don't really see anything that really piques my interest on gold tonight. Between MRE videos and vending machine videos, it gets pretty exciting. I do watch, I watch Mav. If anybody else watches Mav, he eats the MREs sometimes. They're interesting. Yeah, I don't hate gold. I just, you know. Hold on. Just not something I typically trade all the time. You stream daily too? Oh, nice. Yeah, check it out, Trade with John. Mine is certainly basic. I don't do anything too fancy. So, because I'm a kind of an idiot when it comes to that stuff. But You're going in gold tomorrow, Steven? You did 1200 on ES today. Yeah, ES. I like ES. You'll sometimes hear me. I watch ES 20 all the time. Every time I'm trading, I watch ES. I like ES and Nasdaq together. That's the two that I pair together. You'll sometimes hear me enter a trade on ES. Just depends on what looks better. I've been streaming for 2 years and 2 months, I think. Something like that. 2 years and 2 months, I believe. So we are doing we're doing, just organic growth. I'm not, doing anything outside the norm, just being consistent and streaming every day. So yeah, today's action very similar to yesterday's, not great. So yeah, trade with John. I'll drop you a sub here. Let me see if this is the channel you're streaming from. Let me see. We'll drop you a subscriber there. A subscribe. John's way better at making thumbnails than I am. The only thing I'm going to say, John, what is this here, man? What do you got going on here, man? He's like, yeah, I like it. Trading with John with the $20 dono. You the man. I appreciate you. So, Alpha's been streaming too for 2 months. How long trading? Around about 3 years. So, I guess, yeah, 2.5 to 3 years. Just the hype thumbnail. I like it. I like it. Alpha, I guess I'll throw you a sub too if you're streaming too. I didn't. Oh, I'm already subbed to you. I would sub twice if I could, but I can't. Yeah, I need to make some more thumbnails myself. I need to make some more thumbnails and get it going. I literally have like 2 or 3 pictures, and I don't know. I'm not very creative. You literally just want to reach 1K on this channel and you're good. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. You just got to be consistent. That's all it is. Be consistent and you'll get there eventually. Stream every day. Be consistent. That's it. Well, hopefully the Tokyo Open takes us higher here. We're really just chopping sideways. Not much going on. Pine said we put in an inside bar, did we? I don't see it. Oh, maybe. Might be on InQ. We need it to go, guys. Quit messing around. Gosh, man. Why's it got to put me through stuff? Come on. Do something. Is it going to take us to the moon when the Tokyo Open happens? I don't know. What up, Husk? Are you still on? I got you pulled up over there, but did I have you muted? You are still on. Husk is red on one account. I can't tell how much it is, though. Hey, Sarah James, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Doing pretty good, Trader Shop. How you doing? Welcome to the channel as well. You the man as well. We were only in this one trade here. This is the only trade we've taken. So currently in the red on at 157. Risking about 650 or so to make maybe 350. Yeah, I know it doesn't sound great, right? But we'll see how it goes. Been in this trade basically, I don't know, where do we enter? We entered here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. An hour and 5 minutes. That is an eternity for a methodical man to hold a trade. Eternity. That's what I'm hoping, Trade John. 6 hours now. Yeah. You guys didn't know I could count by 5 like that. You guys are amazed. I'm actually decent at math, guys. Just decent. Just decent. Anything above like the 5s, it gets hard for me. So like, you know, 5 plus 5 is 10. 6 plus 6 I have to think about. I have to carry the 1 and that kind of stuff. You know, PA's killing you. You've lost a few bucks, but still really green for the day. Yeah, let's, you know. We'll see you next time, Trev. The entry's a 5-minute break of structure. So you got the 5-minute trend line here. We closed above there. And I got in. I did average in. That's why the entry's a little bit before the close of the candle. So I got 5, and then I added 5 more. If we lose, we lose. I mean, you know, that's how it is. So let's just kind of see what happens here. It's all we're doing is just waiting and seeing. We're already in the trade. We are already in the trade. I really want the 5-minute to close back above 715, 716 for me to feel comfortable with my entry here. But really, there's just no volatility. It's just nothing going on here. Zero volatility. Somebody said earlier that 10 more minutes, yeah. Join the Discord under success today. Hey, let's go. I'm wondering if Tiger is short. Let me see. Somebody said he was short. See if he got out or if he's still short. You miss April. What'd you do with her? Did you murder her? Did you bury her in a shallow grave? Or are you talking about the month? I thought maybe you knew someone named April. He buried her in a shallow grave. Rude. Rude. You got to be clear about what happened. I have not ate dinner yet, guys. I am hungry. We're going to have a couple of hamburgers again tonight. 2 burgers. All right, 8 minutes here out from the top of the hour. See what that top of the hour brings us. Hopefully it takes us to the moon. I mean, one more sweep below that wick at that 695, 700 level, and then maybe rip. We'll see. Maybe that puts the ES at the 6250 level on a retest there, but Can I sell possible NNQ? I mean, yeah, it could be a possible short. I mean, in my opinion, it's going to go up, but I'm wrong all the time, so. Husk invasion coming. Yeah? What's Husk doing? He's leaving? Husk is leaving? Oh no, the rudeness. Maybe we sweep that wick there one more time and we get a bullish reaction out of it like we did last time, and maybe that takes us higher. You know, in this session, you typically, you look for traps sometimes. That could be a little trap area. Sucker in the shorts. That's all I can do, right? That's all I can do. Max is barking. You know, we got all the things here. I'm in the 5-minute Husk. We are in the 5 minutes. New 5-minute candle coming in 30 seconds. And then new 15-minute in 5 minutes. We're in the 5-minute break of structure. We are below trauma, which is of some concern, but I'm going to hold it through the open, the Tokyo Open here, and see what happens. If we get stopped out, we just get stopped out, right? What are we risking here? 18 plus 20. Oh, actually, hold on. 38 points. So 760. Is that right? Yeah, I think that's 760. I'm still in the same trade, Cooper. Yeah, still in the same trade. We've been holding it for over an hour. You gotta believe. Truthfully, though, to be honest, I would be getting chopped up here anyway because, like, there's no clear direction. We're just kind of ranging. So even if I wasn't in this trade, it's probably for the best because I would just be getting chopped up anyway. So let me let Max in. He's in there barking. He's been in the kitchen this whole time. Let me let him in. Hold on. Come on. Max said, I have been barking so much that I need some water. All right, we're getting a little push here. NQ did take this swing, by the way. MNQ did not, but NQ did. I am in 10 micros, Husk. 10 micros. So full position, 10 micros. Looking to scale out as we go up. Got the targets marked out. And we'll see how it goes, right? That's all we can do. That's all we can do. Again, we need a close above like that 715 area. Really, actually now it's more like, yeah, it's still 715 area. You close above the 715 on the 5 minute. That would give me extra confidence that this thing is going to go higher. So if we can get above that 715 here at the open before the close of this candle, that would be super nice. I'm going to zoom in on this a little more just so we can see the position. Make it a little bigger for you guys. 2 minutes left until the top of the hour there. New 15. Tokyo Open. Yeah, it would be nice to close above 715 before in the next 2 minutes. Let's see if we can get it. Can we get it? Can we do it? If you guys are new here, hit that subscribe button. It does help the channel. We do appreciate it. And if you are just here, hit the like button. Drop a comment down below. Say hello. What up, Zabak? We only got 42 likes. We got 77 viewers. Come on, let's step it up. Step it up. Let's step it up. Does not look like we're going to... Oh, what did they say about the Diddy trial there? Jury reaches partial verdict in Sean Combs' trial. Wait, I was reading that. Unable to reach a verdict on count 1. So they find him guilty of using oil, right? They found him guilty of oiling up stuff. But I'm kidding. I don't even know what the verdict is. Found him guilty of the oil. Beyond that, we're not sure. Too slow to trade. It is. I mean, it is slow. It is slow. Who doesn't oil? I mean, you know, I don't know. Husk likes that dry rub. They're debating the RICO charge. What's the RICO charge? I don't even know what that is. You didn't hit the like button. Let's go. Thank you, you the man. Holiday week, Thursday close at 1. Yeah, I'm going to take Friday off. He likes the sandpaper. Yeah, exactly. All right, guys, we got 20 seconds here. I mean, we need 5 more points in 20 seconds to be ideal, but it's all right. That's the reason you have a 40-point stop. 40-point stop loss. Anything below 40 stop would have gotten decimated. Yeah, I get it. I'm sitting at 38 right now. Yeah, I set everything up myself, Vivian. All right, here's the new 5-minute, the new 15-minute, and the top of the hour. Really just want to see a push here. Ever try a cheese grater? Come on, rip it. Rip it. Again, 715 is kind of the line in the sand there. Above there, I think we expand higher. Got a little generated liquidity up there to the upside. So let's see. 720, come on. That's what I'm saying. Let's rip it. I need more than 720, though. My entry's at 718. I like it above 715 to squeeze. There we go. There we go. Should I go ahead and take my partial at 728? That would be 10 points. Do I take a partial at 728? I don't know. What up, Michael? Yeah, I stream 3 or 4 days a week this time, typically. It's what I'm shooting for usually, but it doesn't always happen. Do I have a crystal ball? No, Ruan, I don't. No crystal ball for me. It's not really going right now. There is a very, very small 5-minute gap here. And we did just balance that. Very, very tiny gap there on the 5-minute. We got 2 minutes left on this 5-minute candle. I would like to see the ES to break structure on the 5-minute as well. It's testing that trend line right now on the 5-minute, ES is. And so if it can close above like 254 area in the next 2 minutes, that would be ideal. So another little gap at 725. Yeah. Yes, kind of rejecting that trend line for now, but maybe just trying to get the energy to get through there. We'll see. Let's see if this thing can push. Hit that like button if you have not. Appreciate it. Subscribe if you're new here. If you're new here, drop a comment down below if you did subscribe and it didn't notify me, because if you got a private account, it will not notify me of your subscription. I think if ES can break structure here, if you can get ES back above the 54 here, and it can break structure on the 5 minute, we can really take off. And again, I want to see the Nasdaq close above 715 as well at the same time. Gold just spiked down. Asia market, that's right. Ugh, oh, gold is ripping lower. We got 50 seconds left on this 5 minute candle. We'll see. You want to relax and watch a movie? Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Come on, let's get a little push here. We need about another point there on the ES to break structure. And we need to hold above 15 here on the NAS. Doesn't have to do it on this candle, but that would be ideal. Does not look like it's going to do it. 20 seconds. Five seconds. Looks like it's going to close like right at it. Literally right on the 5 minute line there for the ES. I'm going to try to get a pullback in gold. I don't think this uptrend reversal is over. I don't know. I'm not really watching gold right now, but yeah, it's definitely pulling back. I mean, if you got this obvious wick down here, right? So maybe sweep of that and then look for long. Maybe. Yeah, I was considering my options on scaling out at that wick up there. Man, I don't know. What up, Max? What are you barking at? Being super patient with this trade here. I'm trying to decide if I should take some off at that internal swing or not. That would lock in 10 points with 5 mics, which is $100. That would move the targets lower too, though. I don't know. I'm not sure. Hey, Husk Williams. You haven't been subscribed to my channel? Rude. You the man. How's Husk not subscribed? What's wrong with him? Ban! That's right. Hit him with the hammer. He's a mod in here. How's he not subscribed? He must have hit unsubscribe. What happened there? So again, you can see ES did not close above there on the 5 minute trend line, and we didn't close above 715. So anybody trading prop shop? Anybody trading them? Sandwich between two 5-minute imbalances. Yeah. What's the best time to stream if you're a new streamer trying to get subs? I would say London. Prop shop, trade with John. London, so like 2 to 4 a.m. or in the evening, kind of this time. No new prop firm rule stands. I looked at the rules from Top 1 last night. Has anybody looked at how ridiculous their consistency rule is? Unsub to get the U demand. I was starting not to give it to you. Wow, look at gold. That is crazy. Up 30, let's go. Heard so many bad things about them. I would never consider Top 1. Dude, let me show you guys how they calculate the consistency rule. Let me show you. If you didn't know this about Top 1, this is how they calculate the consistency. So they got a 20% consistency rule, right? Normally, let's say you need 1,500 to get to payout, and you got a 20% consistency rule. If you want to use minimums, 1,500 divided by 0.20 for. God dang it. Is it multiply? All right, multiply. Yeah, it's multiply. So just use minimums. You would make 300 a day, right? To get to 1,500. That would be the maximum you can make across, 7, 8, 9, 10 days, whatever. But what they do is they say, okay, if your largest winning day is 300, and then your largest losing day is also 300, now the number is 600. And they divide it by your total profit. And then they multiply it by 100. So now you're at 40% consistency instead of 20. And now you need to make enough money to bring this number down to 20. How confusing that shit is? Isn't that confusing as hell? So they take your losing day and they clump it in with your winning day. They clump it in with your winning day. So theoretically, to get this number now down to 20, so if your biggest day was 300 winning and your biggest day was 300 losing, you now need to make $3,000 in profit to get that number down to 20%. Isn't that crazy? I have never seen anybody do some crazy shit like that. Would never seen anybody doing that. Oh, that sucks, Lost Pennies. Bulenox, My Fun Futures, Bluesky. Yeah, I like them too. So, but yeah, that's how they do it. It's 40% Nick Patel on Bulenox in the funded account. There's no consistency in the eval. So, but yeah, I looked into that last night because I was considering them because they have a 25K account that was $125 for direct to funded. And then I got to digging into that consistency. I was talking to Husk actually. Started digging into that consistency and I was like shocked. I was like, holy shit, who would trade with them? So, to be fair, that is only for one style of account. So Kobe, is that only how they do it for the direct to funded? They don't do it because I thought they had that rule, that funky calculation on all their accounts. Do they not? I mean, I don't know for sure. So gold's ripping. It is. It's so funny. Gold's just ripping right back up. But yeah, it was for the account for sure that I was looking to trade. And I was like, man, that's cheap. $125 for a 25K account. So the evals and straight to funded are regular. What is the difference between a straight to funded pro and like an instant sim funded. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, I follow now. So on a straight to funded pro, they got this ESS score. And your instant sim funded, I guess you don't get that. You don't have that, but they are way more expensive. Same drawdown, end of day. So the sell's different now on this one. It was 125 last night. I don't know. I guess if you didn't pay attention to that though, that still would be kind of weird, you know. I wasn't even looking at the other accounts. So, well, you got Take Profit Trader, My Funded Futures, you got Trade Day, you got Bulenox, APEX. You know what I mean? The pros are cheaper, but have more rules on them. You can have more of them. Okay, I got you. Sure, if they are not traders because losing days are part of the game, but you think you should only win, yeah. The consistency calculation, Nick, is very simple. So if all you're going to do is, so if it's 40%, so with Bulenox, the goal is 3,600. So if you're looking at it from minimums, God dang it, I always do that backwards. If you're looking at it from minimums, right? Did I do times again? Okay. Then you can't make more than 1440 in any given day, and you'll be able to take a payout at $3,600. So if you're looking at it from a minimum perspective, or what you can do, you can take your largest day. So let's say like, okay, I made $500, and I want to know what profit I need to get to maintain a 40% consistency. Then you would know your profit target would be 1,250 total without going over 500 again. So you can take, like, for example, we'll use like APEX, so 2,600. They got a 30% consistency rule. So again, you wouldn't want to make more than like 780 in a day. But if you did make more than 780, say you made 850, you just divide that by 0.3, and that's going to show you what your new profit target is, $2,833. So a little bit annoying, but that's how it works. Hey, let's go. Right. The code gave you 50% off. I love it. I didn't know that it would work with the 50%. You're going to graduate school to get a master's in prop rule interpretation. So 50K off, or 50% off right now on the 50K starter. That's awesome. That is awesome. All right, we're finally getting this push here. ES closed above the trend line. Let's go. I think we might get the breakout now. I've been waiting on it. Chris, would you do a quick analysis of Halcyon Trading Funding? I don't know who that is. I have no affiliation other than a customer. Halcyon. I can't even, Chris, I have no clue who that is, man. It'll be hard for me to do anything on that because I don't know who that is. So, are they, what type of prop firm are they, Chris? Well, first of all, the name sucks. So I don't know who came up with that name. You want my analysis? The name sucks. I can't even pronounce it. Oh. Oh, goodness. We have honesty over here, right? I just tell you what I think. So, let's go, right? I appreciate you guys using the code. Hey, I appreciate you guys. That's why I'm here. Anybody think I should scale, instead of scaling at 733, should we scale at 728? It's a 5-point difference. I mean, theoretically, you would think that if we make it to 728, we make it to 733, right? So, any rules past eval? Nope, Nick. Do whatever you want. You can full port 7 minis at open. You can hedge 7 long, 7 short. You can do whatever you want. 1 day to pass. Look for the little 725 gap. Gotta Google it, bro. They are no consistency, and they can trade news, futures, forex. I don't know who that is. Halcyon Trader Funding. Halcyon Trader Funding. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. Yeah, I don't like the name for sure. We'll take a look at them. Obviously, I'm not using them. Iron Beam, TradingView, DXV, Volumetrica. I mean, they don't have Ninja. They don't, or do they? They have Motive Wave, Sierra Chart, Bookmap, Quantower. Okay, Zetas, Jigsaw, Ninja Trader, Rhythmic. I mean, they don't look bad. I just don't know them. I don't know anything about them. Don't know anything about them. Trade a minimum of 5 days. Do not exceed the trailing drawdown. Funded accounts, 5 days. Live brokerage. No consistency in evals, funded or sim. Trade news. DCA being allowed to any account. I mean, the rules seem fine. I just never heard of them. How long have they been in business? And where's the pricing? I don't see the pricing on the website. Home? Let me see. Okay, there's the pricing. Man, did my internet freeze? This thing hit that level and just not moved. They're fairly new, 6 months. Oh. Your rest payout end of day with take profit trader. Is that true? Yes, Nick. Same day payout. Same day payout. So there's 1,500 trailing drawdown, 1,500 target, no consistency, no daily loss, DCA allowed. What's the activation fee? They have an activation fee? It doesn't say. Funded account, so you can buy direct to funded. I mean, seems fine. It's just not, I don't think I would trade with them, just, not until they maybe been in business a little longer. 130. Yeah, I mean, seems fine. I've never heard of them. I don't think I've ever seen anybody trade with them. Play musical chairs, yeah. Maybe you should start a prop, get people to buy it, and deny payouts for the first month. Floki, that is not what you need to do. So, oh, you just started trading with them. Nice. Let us know how it goes. Yeah, I've never heard of them either, Giovanni. No, Fluke. Yeah, I know. Yeah, they seem interesting. I just don't know them. I would have to, before I would take a shot at trading them. First, I got to check Kellyanne's scam list to make sure they're not on there. You know what I mean? Let me check Kellyanne's scam list. I'm just kidding. Max prop firm asks for payout, get bitten. Well, the bite from the Dotson's not too bad. Oh, what up, the Croton FX, the Crouton? She's promoting props with 250 followers. I don't know. I don't know if she does that. Maybe. I don't see it on the scam list yet. Yeah, it's very slow. I've been in this trade for over an hour. I'm annoyed. That's why I was like, considering taking some. I might. Hell, I could just close the whole position up here. To be honest, you bought a top one straight funded last night. Figured for the sell price, I can chip away at it and pass the rules. Yeah, Jim, I was looking at that, and I don't mind the rules. Oh, you can't even have a piece of chocolate cake, Sabak. I just, yeah, no worries, Chris. I just don't. When you do the calculation, like you look at it and you're like, man, I can make $1,500, and I can take out $750 or $1,250. It seemed reasonable for $125, and then, but once I dug deeper, I realized that if I lose a trade, if I risk 400 and I lose 400, I now have to make 3,000 to get a payout. That's what turned me off to it. So, would I get a trade of 550K or a take profit trade of 50K? Are we talking about, if we're just talking apples to apples, so a 50K Tradeify eval, an advanced account, or a Tradeify or a trade take profit trader 50K, I go with take profit trader because of the daily payout. Right? I think that gives them the edge. Costs are going to be very similar. But if you want the correct answer, you get one of each. There you go. Get one of each. Why not? Great deal on Take Profit Trader. Great deal on Tradeify. Great deal on MyFunded Futures. I mean, guys, we have not had good deals like this in quite a while. It's the time to buy. So, that's just my opinion. Using the best code in the prop firm streets using ZFG concepts. I don't know what that is. Gotta go with MM for this one. Let's go, Crouton. What is ZFG concepts? Zero fucks given? Yeah, that's got to be what that is. That might be a 0-day J thing. Man, that 5-minute gap, that as tiny as it is just holding us down. You haven't passed any eval since months, Mohammed. Take a step back. Go back to a practice account. Go back to a sim. There's no reason to continue wasting money, Muhammad, if you are not passing. Strip it down. Go back to sim. Back test. Either pay for FX replay or use the replay option in TradingView. Go back and back test. Find the simplest strategy that you can that will give you a 60% win rate. The simplest strategy that you can. And go with that. And just pound that thing on the sim until you can get some consistency, and then go back to the eval. I love trade day. Super Earthman. Yeah, I think trade days, they're in my top 5, 6. So I like, my favorites are Take Profit Trader, MyFunded Futures, Apex, Bulenox, Trade Day, and Tradeify. Those, no really order there. That's the top 6. I do like a couple of other ones. Tick is decent. I have codes with several of them, but the ones I'm trading are the best. Fast Track, as far as money owed, they're number 1. They owe me money. They owe me money. I don't think I'm going to get paid. I think I was shielded for about $27,000 or $28,000, something like that. Full Tilt Futures owed $21,000. Yeah. What's the best for 50K straight to funded, Justin? Currently, probably Tradeify. Kind of pricey though, but yeah, probably Tradeify. Ugh. They keep sending me stuff in the mail. Yeah, I keep getting stuff from the bankruptcy thing. I recently got a letter saying they're going to sell a autographed jersey from Aaron Judge. An Aaron Judge autographed jersey. Anybody want to bid on that? Come on, when I start the bidding at $1, who will give me $1, $1. I don't know. The Aaron Judge jersey. I knew this trade would take a minute, but I didn't quite realize it was going to be like a 2-hour trade. Maybe longer than that. We do got a new 15-minute candle here in a minute and a half. We'll see what happens. What recourse do you have? Nothing. You got no recourse at all. None. At the end of the day, guys, you know, when you look at the verbiage in basically every contract that you sign, it says that at their discretion, they don't have to pay you. Almost everybody's contract says that. So you don't really have any. The only thing you do is you can slander them. Maybe it's not slander if it's true, right? You can smear them on social media, and you can contact someone. You can reach out to an influencer, and maybe they'll make a video. I can name a few influencers that would make a video for you. I can name a few. Methodical Man's not going to make a video. Yeah, exactly, Gary. Can we trade GC on My Funded Futures anymore? It says data delayed. Do you know what the right contract is? I'm on My Funded Futures here, and my data is not delayed. GCXCEC. You just put the front month. So if you come down, let me find it. Did I pass it? I hate how they do theirs. It's so hard to see. All right, that's options. We want futures. So GC, and select the one that says, I usually select the front month. So I guess either that one or that one. But the one that says the front month's the one I use. Take Profit Trader makes me feel safe. Yeah, the thing about Take Profit Trader is a bot, and also My Funded Futures is this way as well to a degree. As an affiliate, I can take out daily payouts with Take Profit Trader if I want to. So whatever money you guys spend today, and I get credit for, if I wanted to at the end of the day, I can take out my money right now in real time. When that stops, the red flag will go up. Because if they're willing to pay their affiliates daily like that, it's a huge deal, right? Huge deal. No one else does that. No one else does that. Most everybody else try to put you behind like a certain limit paywall. They're like, oh, you got to make $500 in total before you can take it out, and we're going to pay you once a month. And it's usually a delayed by a month. Or you got to make $1,000 and it's delayed by a month, so on and so forth. That's kind of the industry standard. Take Profit Trader doesn't do it that way. They allow you to take out the money every single day, which is awesome. So if I'm running short on funds, I can just pay myself. 5 accounts more than enough. I agree. I think so too. Oh, none of them work on TradeAvay. Oh, you're on TradeAvay. That could be a TradeAvay issue right now, right? I don't know. I am on, obviously I'm on Quantower here, DX feed. Rangamo. Just use the code, you the man. GC back to 3336. I mean, it's kind of retesting that. I mean, I don't know. This could be a reasonable spot to take along. I mean, it retested that trend line, getting a nice bounce. I don't know. Oh my goodness, man. I am spending so much time wasting on this breakout here. It's crazy. Hey, if the data is delayed right, just look at my screen, and then you know where the price will be, and you can go ahead and enter. Okay? That's a joke. I will never rug pull your money again, Bodine. Yeah. The funny thing is, I had someone come into my stream like about a year ago, and they were like, "Hey, man, price is going, price is going to 730. It's already there on my chart. Your chart is behind mine." So they thought they could tell me where the price was going, and then I would be able to just buy and hold. I was like, they couldn't understand the concept of that. What they are seeing on my screen is delayed. So I didn't make fun of them though. I was just like, no, there's a delay. I said, I promise you, I'm at the same spot and time you are. You're just seeing it, 5 or 6 seconds after me. So they wanted to collab, yeah, maybe. I mean, I do like the ES finally broke out of that 5-minute trend line there, but it's got to get above there. Got to get above the 55s to really go. The problem is, like, I may end the stream and still be in this trade, guys, because I have got to eat. I'm so hungry. I think if we get above this 5-minute gap here, we go. But we just gotta get above there. We ultimately are chopping in a very, very tight range. I mean, such a tight range, 20 points. So, and I've been in this trade since 6:40, and it's now 8:34. So we're coming up on 2 hours. Now, I think it goes up. Now, why do I think it goes up? Well, if we've been chopping sideways for 2 hours, we've had every opportunity to kind of go down. So I'm thinking we're going up. Discord link. I could probably... It would take me a second, but I could drop this. No, I trade the morning bell super. I stream every day at 9:15 a.m. That's when I train. That's when I trade all my funded accounts. Oh, you got it right? Good. All right. Yeah, I trade like 9:15 to usually noon every day. We'll be live tomorrow in our funded accounts 9:15 to noon. And then we will also be back here Thursday, even though the market's only open half a day, just for a little degeneracy. So, Super Earthman, you're welcome to join us. We appreciate it. I do think I'm going to go ahead and call it there, guys. I have got to get some food. On your way out, if you hit the like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Again, guys, if you want to help support the channel, you can see tomorrow it will go up and down, probably. Use my code. Most of the codes are MM. On Apex, specifically for the 80% off, it's Myth, MYTH. They would not give me the MM code. But everywhere else, it should be MM for the best discounts. And we'll be back tomorrow, 9:15 a.m. You guys see my entry. I'm not moving anything. This is not a scenario where I'm moving the stops or anything. I'm going to go to sleep and leave this just like this. So, appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you next time. Nico, did you get your account? I assume you did. I emailed you earlier. No, Steve, I'm going to end the stream. I don't usually leave it on. Ruan, I appreciate it. But I do thank you watching. I do thank you for watching. Also, Nico, we are going to be giving away another 150K TPT account tomorrow as well.